hair tutorial showing you how to go from this super flat, lifeless hair. This is actually driving me crazy seeing my hair like this in the viewfinder, to some super nice, full body, wavy, big hair, because I'm all for big hair. The bigger the hair, the closer to God, right? Something like that. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But today's video, I'm going to be featuring some hair extensions. Now, if you guys are familiar with me and my channel, you know that I have really thick, pretty long hair. I mean, I know lots of people have way longer hair than me, but my hair is really thick and it's naturally just more of a coarse texture. So I tend to stay away from extensions just because my hair is heavy as it is. I don't feel like I need to add any more volume, but every now and then it's fun to have extra length. I don't know. I feel like when, especially looking through Instagram, I'll see pictures of really long hair and I'm just like, oh, I want that. Like, at least for a day, you just feel extra glamorous, and I don't know, it's very like Kardashian-esque. So today the extensions that I'm going to be using are from luxuryforprincess.com. I did receive these probably almost 3 months ago now, and I just haven't really had the time to film a video yet. But today, that's what we're going to be doing. So the set that I'm showing in this video is the 220 gram, 22 inch set. I believe it's these super deluxe princess extensions, and this is in the shade Chestnut. Now, one thing I want to quickly mention is I should have shown it before and after. I like to wash my extensions first thing right when I get them. I've had several different sets of extensions. When I was in cosmetology school, I had extensions in my head all the time. It was kind of ridiculous. But no matter where you get your extensions, obviously these are high quality extensions, whether you do cheaper ones or more expensive ones, to me, all extensions have a certain scent in it, and I cannot stand that smell. So I like to wash mine right away. I just wash them with my normal shampoo and conditioner, and then I hang them to air dry for a little bit, put in some heat protectant just like my normal hair, and then blow dry it. So the color does look different than what it did when I first received it, but I think most extensions, they come with kind of like a gloss finish on it, which you definitely can wear it like that, but to me this looks more natural, and I feel like it matches my hair better this way than it did when I first received it, just because they were so glossy and shiny. Don't get me wrong, they looked beautiful, but I felt like even after curling my hair, you could kind of tell the difference just because, you know, my real hair looked a little bit more dull, and then these extensions were like, bam, in your face, shiny. So I definitely recommend washing them and like styling them with your normal hair maintenance products. I'm like having a brain fart. Okay, so we are gonna go ahead and get right into it. The extensions are freshly washed and blow dried, as is my hair. Alright, now that we have all that mumbo jumbo out of the way, we can get into the actual tutorial now, because I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of looking at my flat hair. So this set does come with 10 different wefts. I'm not going to use all of them. Even with my thick hair, I feel like I don't have to use all the wefts, and I still get the desired fullness that I'm wanting. So in this set, you do get 2 4-piece clips. I'm actually only going to be using one of these, and I'm going to go in with the larger one. There's one that is 7 inches in length, and then the other that is, or I guess like width, and then another that is 8. So as you can see, this does have 4 clips in it. They're really nice and sewn on there tightly, and I don't know, I really like these kind of clips just because I feel like they really grab onto the hair. So what I'm going to do is get my wet brush, which this is the perfect brush to use with extensions and obviously on wet hair. And I'm just gonna kind of divide it right about mid-ear. So I'm gonna go to the back of my ears and just split a line down. It does not have to be perfectly straight, so no worries about that. Okay, so hopefully this will be in focus. I'm new to this. I've never done this on camera. Okay, so I'm just going to divide my hair. I hope I'm in frame. Okay, I think I should be okay. I don't know, sometimes I'm too tall. So it's just going to look like this right here. I don't know how straight that line is, but once again, no need to be perfectly straight. And then first I'm just going to kind of put this on here without clipping it and measure to see if that's going to fit on good. Okay, so this is the one that is wider, the wider 4-clip one, so I am going to use this one. So I'm just going to unclip these guys and then pop them onto my head. So I like to start with these center clips first. So I'm going to use these first 2 and just snap, snap. And then on the sides, I just like to pick up some hair just so it really has something to grip onto. Okay, so there's that. Now we're going to go up a tiny bit. So I'm just going to feel where I have that last weft and just go a tiny bit above it. The first 2 bottom ones I like having really close together. Same thing, just tie my hair up. And now I'm going to go in with one of the 3-clip wefts. So once again, starting with the center clip first and just, I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see. I probably could have gone in with another 4, but I don't like getting it too heavy because, I don't know, I'm tender-headed, and if I have too much weight, or added weight I should say, on my head, then I do get a headache. Alright, so this is how we are looking so far with only 2 wefts in. I'm just going to add in the last of the 3 clip wefts and then probably one of the 2. And then right here on the sides, I'm just going to add the little 1 piece or 1 inch wide wefts. And I'm still doing the same thing with just really kind of keeping these wefts close together, just stacked on top of each other. Okay, so that's all I'm doing for the back. Now to work on the side some, just because if you don't, you'll notice how, you know, my real hair's right here and there's just a real separation. I kind of want it to look like, you know, face framing layers. So I'm just gonna pop in some of these little smaller wefts. Now, okay, so I have 6 wefts in my hair right now, and I think this is probably how I'm gonna leave it. For me, this is blended enough because I am gonna go in and curl it. I don't really ever wear my extensions straight because I don't really ever wear my natural hair straight either. So I'm just gonna stick with these 6 wefts. So I have 4 pieces left. I have one of these really large ones, a medium one, and then 2 of these little baby ones, which I don't know why I think are so cute. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as is. Now, one thing I wanted to quickly mention is I know a lot of people like to tease their hair before they put the clip in, just to kind of give the clip something extra to hold on to. I've worn these all day before and I haven't had a single problem with them slipping. Once again, my hair is thicker and it's more coarse. I know if you have really fine and thin hair, I can see the clip slowly slipping, but these clips are just, I don't know, they're really strong and I haven't had a single problem. As you can see, they're just really sewn on there well, and they have a nice little bend to them, so I feel like they really help grip. Okay, so now that those are in, I'm gonna go in with the wet brush and brush through the ends. And then the curling wand is the same one that I always use. This one is from Numi. This is the 3-in-1 Titan, and this is the 32mm adapter. I'm going for more of kind of like a beachy loose look, so I'm not going for super like neat precise curls. If you do want that, you can definitely use a smaller barrel, but I don't know, with extensions and longer hair, I really like the look of more kind of laid back waves. So another thing that I'm using are these little curling clips. Just if you were like setting your curls, you know, and you can even just use a bobby pin, but I'm just using these little alligator clampies. Okay, now I'm just gonna go in and section some of this hair off and then bring the rest forward. And then I'm just gonna grab different sections. I'm gonna do some wider, I'm gonna do some thinner. I just wanna create, you know, nice dimension in my hair. So first off, I'm gonna grab a piece and I'm gonna wrap it flat on the barrel, and then other pieces I'm just gonna wrap around without making it, you know, flat against the wand. I never know what to call this. I guess ribbon curling and then just more of a wave. I'm not sure. But as you guys can see, I wrapped it flatter, and as always, I'm leaving a good chunk of my ends out. I feel like that creates more of kind of a beachy look rather than precise, like prom-esque curls. Did I just make up a word? Whatevs. Okay, so I'm getting this, and then I'm just gonna grab this little clip and clip it right here on the ends, just so that curl can really cool and hold itself. Okay, and then grabbing my next piece, I'm actually gonna wrap this flat again, but this time I'm going to curl it forward instead of backwards. Just grabbing that guy and holding it for about 10-15 seconds. Okay, so I went ahead and curled everything in the back and the lower sections. Some of the pieces I clipped, but the thinner sections, I figured they were holding the heat well enough just because they weren't heavy pulling the curls down, so I didn't clip those. But I went ahead and saved this top section just to do with you guys quickly. So what I like to do is part my hair in the middle. Obviously you can part your hair whichever way you would like. And then I'm sorry, I'm like finding all the little pieces that I missed. Okay, sorry, I'm like picking and pulling at pieces. So for the back section here, this is where I like to go in and add a bit of hairspray, just a tiny bit, and then I'll tease it downwards just a bit. I'm out of frame, I know, I'm too tall for this. I just like to add some spray and then curl and clip it here just because I really do like the crown area of my hair to have plenty of volume. So that is what I'm doing now. I'm just gonna curl it, release, and then get one of the little clamps and clip it right into place. Nothing fancy. Okay, so same thing. These sections, I'm just gonna curl these backwards, take some of the hairspray, spray it in the back, and then just take the brush and gently just back comb it just a wee bit. Don't want to create a rat nest. And then I'm just flat wrapping these ones just because I feel like when I do that, the curl holds better rather than wrapping it, at least on the top section. Release, whoop. As you can see, I don't go in with some super neat, like precise technique. I don't go in and create like straight perm rows or anything like that. How I like to wear my hair. And for the most part, I never really like the first day that I curl my hair. I feel like it looks the best by like the second or the third day because I am all for some dirty hair. I just feel like you get better texture that way. So curl, release, and I guess we'll clip it this way so it doesn't slip down. And then my bangs, I like to do larger sections. I don't like to go in with these piecey, otherwise they fall apart. I don't know. My bangs are always stubborn, so I like to leave those in larger pieces. And then curl, just hold this for a second and drop it. So I'm just gonna let these pieces cool for about 3 minutes or so, just till they're completely cooled down, and then I'll come back and release all these little clippy clamps for you guys so you can see what we're left with. Okay guys, so I'm back. If you can tell, we're gonna go in and get these clips and just release these curls. Like I said, I didn't clip every section. If it was a thinner curl, I just let it hang, but if it was a bigger section of hair that I curled, then I did clip those. So the hunt begins, finding all these clips in this like jungle of hair. So just pull them down nicely. Okay, so you could definitely just leave it like this, but I don't like super springy curls. I like to let them down a bit. So I'm just gonna go in with a wet brush and just gently brush through these guys. As you can see, I feel like that already made it look a bit more full. That was an obnoxious noise, especially with my nasally voice today. After all the curling, cooling, and brushing, this is what you guys are left with. Personally, I actually like it when it's a little bit looser, but the first day it's always the tightest, and then the second and third, the curls loosen up more. If you guys are looking for a look tighter than this, you could definitely go in with a smaller curling wand or just not brush out your curls afterwards, but I just prefer, I don't know, looser waves. So like I mentioned, I prefer second or third day hair, so I really don't really add any more hairspray into this. Within the second day, sometimes I'll go in with some kind of like texturing mist or powder and just kind of scrunch the bottoms just to add a little bit more body. I may tease up here later throughout the day, but right now I'm happy with how it looks. So as you can see from where we started with the flat, lifeless hair, now we have bigger, fuller hair. It's long, but it's not like crazy long, you know what I mean? I like long hair, but I feel like this is like the perfect length, like where it's right below your boobies. If it's too much longer than that on me, I just feel like it's a little bit too much. So yeah, I really like this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's really simple and easy. So if you guys are interested in picking up a set of these extensions of your own, I will have a coupon code down below that will give you $30 off plus free shipping. So yeah, I think you guys will enjoy that. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.